So I decided to come check out the spot where in 2 weeks is gonna be my first Olympic triathlon. It's here at Lak Ray Roberts, north of Denton, Texas. And this is the spot where the open water swimming is gonna be. And today's kind of a wet, rainy day, but that water is very choppy. And I am now extra nervous about this whole endeavor. I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus. Oh man. I don't assume that I can't do this. You know, I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna give it my all, my best, but this is not a confidence booster. So I definitely need to get some more open water practice in this type of environment, because if it's like this the day of, it's gonna fucking suck. Because fighting the current on the way out is gonna be a bitch. Oh man, I'm nervous, but I just gotta keep practicing, keep working, keep building up the confidence, and you know, maybe the day of will be a good experience. Let's talk about the last 2 weeks. My kids, we had a stomach bug going around the house, and you know, when your kids get it, you get it, and it's just unfortunate. So I didn't get much training in because of that. I did a brick workout on the week where I had a tummy ache, and then I did an open water swim, I think that next day. Anyway, here's those 2 workouts from the weeks that were missed. Done with the bike, started the run. I'm gonna go about 20 minutes, see how far I get. 1 mile, 10 minutes, 6 seconds. Mile 2, 9 minutes, 6 seconds. Pushed a little bit. Yeah, let's go back home. Good break. Good break. Who's a good break? Who's a good break? You're a good break. I'm not sure why I did that. Well, I made it to the island, but I had the wind with me, so it's gonna be a very choppy swim on the way back. Oh man, I think I might regret this. It's all like 1,100 meters out to the island, and then you know, of course, another 1,100 back. But this feels cool. There's a swing over here. I'm glad I made it out here. I wanted to come out to this island. The water isn't as choppy as it was yesterday, except on the way back. I'll be fighting the wind on the way back, so I'm just gonna take it super, super slow. It's hard to get used to the cold, especially all in your face, so we'll give it the old college try. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna cut it short here because I made it back to shore and swam a little bit down shore. Still got a few, like a couple hundred meters to go, but I'm gassed. Yeah, Monday was a rest day. Tuesday, we cycled. We did an hour, 12.78 miles, 702 calories. That was like a sprint where we did kind of a warm up and then did intervals and then kind of did a cool down session. It was a good session that day. Wednesday, we did some open water swimming at Little Elm Beach at Lake Louisville, which was a nice, really nice spot, really mellow water, little fenced in area. So I was able to follow the buoys all the way around that spot. I had the whole beach to myself. It was awesome. Nice little safe environment to practice open water swimming. Got more acclimated to the cold and started to feel better once I started practicing flipping over to my back and resting while floating. The sun came out, look at that. Just did shy of 2,000 meters, 1975. My endurance is getting a little better. It's different being in the pool where you have the wall to kick off and turn around. That kind of doesn't give you a realistic expectation of what your speed will be in the open water, because there are no turnarounds. You have to, it's all swimming. It's all swimming, and it's definitely something that I'm needing lots and lots of practice on, but I'm glad I'm getting in these sessions before the Olympics. Water's really nice today. It's like not choppy at all, really smooth, so it's good to get that cold weather, that cold water tolerance up. The panic breathing went a little bit down, so that's good. This is a nice spot. It's blocked in, so you can't go around. I just followed the buoys all the way around. I kind of got into a rhythm where if I needed to rest, I flipped over on my back and floated like that and did some kick drills. Then later that day, I got another session in. I just did a 30-minute run, 3 miles, but that was also some interval training, so it was good to get that in. All right, gonna get a little fartlek run in. Yes, that's the name of it. It's like Swedish or something. But warm up 5 minutes, then 6 30-second sprints, cool down 5 minutes. Do it. Let's get a fartlek. All right, fartlek done. Fartlek. Every time. Thursday, did another bike session, another hour, 14.5 miles, 948 calories. That was just a, the training plan that I'm on calls it a foundation ride, which is basically the base speed that you're gonna be traveling at. Not race speed, but just like your standard middle of the road effort. At least that's what I interpreted too. Friday, we did a pool swim, 41 minutes. It was supposed to be 1,200 yards, but that was split up with like a warm-up session and then a 25-yard sprint session and then a 100-yard sprint session, but that's broken up into 25-yard increments. So 25 fast, 25 mellow, 25 fast, 25 mellow, 10 seconds rest, then repeat 4 times. And then finished off, I added some kick drills in there, which suck, by the way. Oh my God, those suck. But you know, it really works the hip flexors and gives you that extra bit of strength that you need. And then I did just another foundation run during lunch for 30 minutes and rewarded myself with a big giant bowl of Chipotle. All right, 35-minute lunch run, just real low effort. Mile 1, 9 minutes and 3 seconds. Mile 2, 9 minutes, 27 seconds. Mile 3, 9 minutes, 19 seconds on the last leg, and we're gonna finish at Chipotle. I just finished up pretty much exactly 30 minutes, 29:59, and approaching Chipotle now to get our food, and then we'll go home and rest. Oh, rest. So that was a good training day. I was super tired because I didn't get a lot of sleep this week. I kept going to bed late and waking up at my normal time, which is not good practice, but I got in some good sleep this past couple days. I feel energized. Still working on the knee. One thing, turns out I don't have a tear or anything, any ligaments or tendons or anything that are really injured, but I do have a little bit of inflammation, and it's what's called runner's knee, which makes sense because I run, but it's just a little inflammation around the supporting structure of the patella, which is your kneecap. It's healed up kinda, and then it kinda gets inflamed with overuse, so I need to let it rest a little bit. So this next week might actually be a little bit lighter of a training week, especially for the high impact stuff, so I can let it heal. So it's gonna be a lot of ice, a lot of stretching, a lot of massage gun, a lot of rolling, just to try and get it to a good place. And then I'm also gonna try to, this week, focus on strengthening the knee, both my knees, because I think once I've adjusted my running gait, there's been some compensation on each side. So I'm getting new pains, new soreness in places that I haven't been working correctly. So I gotta make sure I'm paying attention to strengthening those areas. But I will say that when I didn't train the last week, when I didn't get a lot of training in because of the tummy bug, I did actually lose a couple pounds because I didn't have an appetite. So that's good. So I'm on track to lose weight. I'm going through a body composition, not really a cut. I'm just trying to maintain muscle while still burning fat And that's kind of difficult to do. It's a slower process and it's a lot of freaking protein. I mean, it's a lot of protein. It's a lot of protein. It's so much protein. It's a stupid amount of protein. And then yesterday was Saturday, didn't get anything in. It was my cheat day, had, you know, lots of yummy food. And then today is Sunday, back to tracking calories and just making sure to rest and get everything good with the knee. And yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I know I can do this. I know I can do this. I just need some practice in the choppy water. I can do this. I can do this. Hey, thanks for joining me this week. Sorry I missed a week. I missed you. Hope you missed me. If you didn't, you know, suck a. Yeah. So let's keep going. So yeah, let's take care of yourself. Get outside and get these miles. But we got back to training. I got back to training this week, and I gotta stop saying we, like there's multiple people doing this. I'm doing it with like, of course I'm competing against people, but I'm the one doing this training regimen, so I gotta stop saying we.